So this is a really common question that a lot of brand new homeschoolers bring to me because curriculum selection can be so stressful when you don't know what you're doing. And a lot of brand new homeschoolers rely on recommendations from veteran homeschoolers to help them choose a curriculum. The problem with relying on recommendations is people can tell you what worked really well for their family and what curriculum they liked, but they can't really tell you what's going to work for your family or your kids. So instead of giving curriculum recommendations, I like to give a framework to help you choose your own curriculum based on what you know about your family and your family's needs. And I know that can be really, really frustrating for brand new homeschoolers because a lot of them are like, I don't know what my family needs. I don't know what's out there. I don't know what's available. I do have a resource available that will walk you through everything I'm about to tell you. It's a link in my bio. You go to a link tree and you can find it. It is the Ultimate Homeschool Curriculum Guided Planner, and it will walk you through everything I'm about to tell you. So if you get really overwhelmed and you feel like this is a lot of information and I'm just fire hosing information at you, don't worry. You can go access that. I think it takes you to my Etsy listing with the planner, and you can just get that, I think, for $9. So don't despair as I just rapid fire information at you. So the first thing you're going to want to do before you start looking into specific curriculum providers is you're going to want to go research the different types of curriculum that are out there. A lot of people just think of that kind of boxed set curriculum you get that shows up and it's everything you need for the year, or maybe you do it for a specific subject and it's everything you need for that subject, and it's got a scope and sequence and lessons and workbooks and all of that. And those are amazing. I use them all the time. They're fantastic. But there are a lot of different options out there. There are unit studies. There are full online courses out there with teachers who do it for you. There are courses that video teach. There are courses that you can use supplementary. There are so many options available for you that a lot of people just don't really know about, and it's so overwhelming to go find them. So it's nice to have them kind of laid out for you like I do in the first part of that planner, but you can also find that information absolutely free on your own. Just take some Googling and searching and just researching that. And once you have an idea of what's out there for you, then it's time to start criteria building. So when I work with families to help them set a criteria to help them narrow down their choices and choose a homeschool curriculum, the first place we start is legal requirements. That is what your state legally requires you to do as a homeschooler, and it's kind of your base or your bare minimum that you absolutely have to do, and it varies significantly by state. Some states have specific subjects you have to cover, some states have specific hours you have to do, and some states don't give you any guidance whatsoever, and they're just like, go teach your kid. But regardless of your own goals and plans and thoughts and priorities, always follow at least your state requirements. And the next thing I encourage people to do is look at their time and their resources. It doesn't help you to go find an amazing curriculum that you love and then realize it's way outside of your price range. Also, it doesn't help you to find a curriculum that's amazing and you think it's going to be great, and then you order it and then you realize it's going to take 5 hours a day and you only have 3. So make sure you're sitting down and you're figuring out how much time you have for setup, takedown, teaching, projects, etc. And just make sure you have an idea of what you're looking for so that when you're researching curriculum providers, you can dig into it a little bit deeper past that first surface level and ask, how much time is this going to take every day? The next thing you want to consider are your goals and priorities. Now, a lot of brand new homeschoolers aren't really sure what their goals and priorities are or what they should be, and so they hope to get a curriculum, and then the curriculum will tell them what they're going to teach and what they're going to focus on and what's important. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of us started out that way, but there is a better way. Take some time before you do curriculum research and figure out what is important to you. Is it that it's quick? Is it that it's really heavy on math and science? Or maybe you really care about reading and writing skills. Take some time to look at your own goals, what you want to get out of homeschool, what you want your kids to get out of homeschooling, what you want to get out of the year, what you're hoping for, and just write them out. And that's going to really help you narrow down those curriculum options. Next, you're going to want to decide if you want to go religious or secular. Or if it doesn't matter so much to you, you care more about the curriculum, and if there's too much of maybe religion, you can alter it, or if there's not enough religion, maybe you can add your own study to that. Really get a feel of what you want, because that's really going to narrow down your curriculum choices. And of course, you want to consider your child's interests and their learning styles. Now, there's a lot of information on learning style theory. Is it good? Is it not? It doesn't matter. You want to take some time to figure out how your child likes to learn, what they prefer in their learning environment. Does your child really love to read, or does your child need to be hands-on? Does your child like to watch videos, or does your child need somebody sitting there teaching them? Taking some time to observe your kids and figuring out what they prefer in their learning environment, how they prefer to learn, is going to make homeschooling so much easier for you and them. And take a little time to research philosophical perspectives. So you might lean towards a Charlotte Mason method, or perhaps you're really hardcore unschooling, or maybe you'd like to take a classical approach, or perhaps you care more about literature-based learning, or perhaps you want to do a lot of project-based learning. Maybe you don't have any philosophical perspective at all, and that is absolutely fine. Most homeschoolers are eclectic homeschoolers. I'm one too. I don't adhere to any one specific philosophical perspective. But if you do, that is really going to laser focus your curriculum choices, and that will help you narrow things down. Again, if this is really overwhelming, don't lose hope. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't think to yourself, I can't do this. You absolutely can. And I do have that resource that literally just takes your hand and walks you through these steps. So you can go get that, or you can just rewatch this video. But once you build that criteria, it's really going to funnel down those choices and make it a lot easier for you to find a curriculum that works well with your family. And then all you have to do is spend some time looking through curriculum providers, reading about what their curriculum offers, looking at samples, maybe printing off some free samples and trying them with your kids, and finding one that really works and fits with your family. And final shameless plug for my resource, I do have a downloadable PDF in there that has a list of, I think it's about 50 curriculum providers with like direct links to their websites. They're not my recommended curriculum providers because remember, I don't make specific curriculum recommendations. They are just well-known, well-respected curriculum providers that you can go straight to their website and look at what they offer and compare it to the criteria that you built.